I'm alive. Guys, thank you for coming out. I want to thank KZN for coming all the way from KZN to come and support us here in Delft. You know, when we started this, we never knew that people in KZN would hear it. We never expected people in KZN to respond to it. But people heard it in Eldorado Park, in Wentworth, in PE. People heard it, and the message from Cape Town resonated. That colored people are gat for. You know, you don't know, you don't understand what the privilege it is to me. Tonight we have from Durban, the brother of a legend, Keith Skido Josephs. Yeah, yes, it's Uncle Lenny. This man's brother fought for this country. He planted bombs for freedom. He should have received full military benefit. This ANC gave us nothing. Nothing. I've got, yeah, Uncle Gerald Ferrer. This man was Jacob Zuma's HOD. This man, Jacob Zuma, had to ask him for permission to fly. This is before Jacob Zuma, the whole thing happened. You don't understand what this means to us. Because what has happened here has sent out a ripple in Cape Town, the home of the colored people. The colored people are not represented anywhere. Anywhere except prison. We are here to break a 400-year-old curse. We are here to break a generational curse. To save our sons, to save our daughters.
Yes.
We don't have another purpose. If the CCC doesn't work for colored people, then I will become an enemy of the CCC. You know, when we started saying to black and white South Africa that you cannot do this to colored people, they called us racist. I stand in a country where I'm not allowed to be a full and active citizen. Where my taxes are abused. Where my rights and my dignity is trampled on. You see the skin I'm in? There's nothing wrong with this color. I own this color. I'm proud of this color. We are the only nation in this country that can proudly say that long before it became fashionable to be non-racial, our families have been practicing it for 400 years. Today they hold it against us. Today they say that we are the products of rape. As if one or two boatful of Dutchmen created a nation of millions. We've always been here. We'll always be here. We are not going anywhere. When we fight for our land, they tell us our protests are illegal. They want to drag me to court. As if they took the land legally. As if they took it peacefully. This fight continues. They can drag us to court every week. You see, our children are dying because of bullets. Our children are dying because of drugs. Our children are dying because of a lack of opportunity. Because Delft is overcrowded, like Manenberg's overcrowded, like Bonteville's overcrowded. Colored people are being suffocated. And I am not scared to say it. Where we live, houses are built. The contractor is either a rich white businessman or a powerful drug dealer. You know, the Uncle Yummies and the Butatsalis, let's just look for them. It is an assault on us as a people. And we have had enough. It starts here. Delft. 100 years from now, when we're all gone, our children will remember. Our grandchildren, our great-grandchildren, no, maths is terrible. They will remember that it started in Delft. That Kulsum Isaacs was our first candidate. She is not the most educated of us. She is not the most vocal of us. She is not the best spoken of us, but I believe that she has the best heart of all of us here, and she is suited for this. Yes. When we were campaigning today, at the end of the campaign, we did what the CCC does. We fed hungry people. We are the only party in this country that over the last year has stepped up to feed hungry people. And that money came from people like us. 'n sakkie aardappel hier, 'n pakkie eiwe daar. And we kept it going. When other parties were stealing money, we were feeding people. When the DA was giving us peanut butter in plastic bags, we were giving proper food. Now the DA is here. No look because pakkies op voete. But let them know. Let them know. We are tired of feeding. We need to teach to fish. And when we speak fish, look to Houtbay. Look to Houtbay. When they got off the ships, they found us fishing. Their own history says it. They've turned us into poachers. You're no longer a fisherman because we've taken away your fishing right. Now when you try to feed your family, we'll shoot you dead. Colored man. And coloureds vote for this. And coloureds applaud. The Steenhuisen was here yesterday. What did Steenhuisen come do? He didn't come with his family. He got no family here. He didn't come clean anything. He pretended not to see the dirt. And certain coloureds applauded that. Certain coloureds are okay with a white man walking through here, acting like he doesn't smell what it smells like, and say, okay, boss, they must understand we are not that colour. This is a different breed of colour. Yeah, this is a fighting breed of colour. We will not lay down. We claim our right in Delft. Whatever the outcome here, we've done what we can. We have a long-term goal. My goal is shifted, guys. It was to make a noise, to make a difference. Then it was to break the DA, push them under 50%, so they can't be this arrogant, so they can't do what they want to. Oh no. A few years from now, we run the city. Coloureds run the city. Coloureds make decisions.
Yes,
Oh,
yes, yes, yes.
And when that day comes, you see this handsome, this young man right here, his life becomes better. Ek het nou genoeg gehad van kwaailigheid in die tronk. I've had enough of watching beautiful girls sell their bodies for 30 rand. It's because of our voting patterns. It's because we vote for it, because we ask for it. I want to make it known, any colour that still votes for the DA betrays his own children.
True.
That we will rise from it. I refuse to be a slave. My surname is a slave surname, but I am no longer a slave. That we need to send a message here from Delft to Helen Zille and Steenhuisen and all those others that fake their degrees. Julle gaan nie maak met ons kinders wat julle gemaak het met ons ouers.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. The CCC is here. I'm not the best educated person. I'm not even the best managed person. The fact of the matter is, guys, we are at war.
Yes.
And I am not a statesman, I am a soldier.
Yes.
Over the last 4 years, I have gone through hunger, extreme hunger. I have been shot. I have been tear gassed. I've been sued. The only thing they must do is call me a rapist. There's nothing they can do to me. We're winning this war. One street at a time.
Yes.
One house at a time.
Yes.
One vote at a
Yes.
time.
Yes. Yes.
They know.
Yes.
We can do this.
Yes.
You know the people I have around me, I wouldn't swap you for anything. That blue wave comes through Delft tomorrow. We know how it happens. We know how they campaign. Beloftes, beloftes, beloftes. As julle mense wat jou water afsit, gaan jou môre beloof vir die wêreld.
True.
But none of them is here because they want to be here. None of them have ever been to Delft before. None of them will come to Delft again. They're here because they paid. Because the instruction has gone to every MPL must be here, every MP must be here, every councillor must be here.
Yes.
Dik gefriet van julle taxgeld for campaign in Delft. That was an abuse, man. It's an abuse of our tax money.
Yeah.
However, let them abuse it. The time is coming to an end. Whoever's here from CCC, that few hundred people that have canvassed in Delft, that have walked in the heat, they've been here because they wanted to. 70 rand a t-shirt, they've bought it. We don't use the taxpayers' money to issue sweaters. No streetwise tools get daar word niks verteidig gegee. Hier is weer hennis en brood is what we have.
Yes.
But you are here. We are thankful. Whenever I look across this year, and sink my heart. Coloureds invaded this land, they got shot off. 2 weeks later, blacks invaded the land, they were alive. That story right there runs throughout this country. that in your own land you have no rights, you have no will, you have no land. We're breaking that curse. We're breaking that curse. I swear to God, we're breaking that curse.
Yes.
Understand, people. This is an assault on our people. This curse we break in October. We take what we get in Delft and we build on it. This has been an election. Has been run on money that we don't have. When Delft said we want to contest, I said, oh dear Lord. But here we stand. Our boards is up. Our people are ready. Now it depends on how the roads go. It's gonna be tight. I think it's gonna be tight. Some of you think the water's won. I think it's gonna be tight. You must remember the DA doesn't lose on the take flats. Any ward they hold here is 80, is 85, is 90, is 95%. This is the Coca-Cola of the Western Cape. But this is that sugar-free Coke. Nobody really likes it. People never had an alternative. It's always been default DA. Now we give them an alternative. They don't vote this way, they must suffer the consequences. We are here. Alan Zilla didn't come here. Alan Zilla didn't come here because they're scared of the backlash. Because Delft didn't know that Alan Zilla created Blikkies Dorp until we told him. Alan Zilla is their trump card. Agterop by wen, dans soos iemand wat kan dans, lippe is net so gebou ook, van sy wel lyk soos my. And here we are. We kept her out. We kept the butcher of Blikkies Dorp out. No one else did. It's not a decision they made. We make their decisions. When we mentioned pavements, they said it was stolen. We say it was lang op drugs gewees. I stolen everything you can think of already, but never a pavement. That thought didn't even cross my mind. Guys, 3 days before the selection, it's going to be very little sleep for some of us. That's what we can. I say it again. We need to send the message to the people that aren't convinced yet. That aren't convinced that colours are enough. But you know what? We mustn't look down on them. It's been 400 years of programming. 400 years under the whip. You are not enough. You are not enough. You are not enough. That's what's happened. Alan Zilla can tell us that there's not enough college with qualifications. And then we find out that half the whites don't have qualifications. And nobody said a thing. Yes, Natasha, I'm speaking to you. You must understand, we are fighting white supremacy, not white people. And in white supremacy, you find those coconuts. I won't mention your name, Tertius, but you find those coconuts. Our aim is to shed the DA of as many votes as we can. And when that is done, we're taking over. Hulle moet weet, is unmarried brein.
Yes.
Uit is unmarried brein. Uitmarried blauw. I want to thank KZN again for their sacrifices for my own freedom. I'm still a youngish man. Thank you. Thank you for the fight. It was a good fight.
Yes.
I have a responsibility to you to ensure that what you fought for comes to fruition. I have a responsibility to that baby right there to ensure that she doesn't become a statistic. You know, the DA is a marketing machine. They take anything like that, they twist it, they make statistics of it and it looks quite. Now while they deal with cold statistics, we deal with cold bodies. Because I cannot think of a day that I have lived on these Cape Flats that I didn't hear they say gehoor dinges is dood. I'm sick of this. We save lives by voting CCC. Thank you very much for coming out tonight, guys. I love every one of you. Thank you.
Unmarried brein!
Unmarried blauw!
Unmarried blauw!
Unmarried brein!
So now Joe, you can take.